And more new developments tonight. A Cleveland man has now come forward saying he was abused by Jerry Sandusky. In an interview on NBC's Rock Center, Travis Weaver told NBC News Sandusky abused him more than 100 times in 1992 when he was 10 years old and participated in Jerry Sandusky's children's charity, the Second Mile Club. He has filed a civil lawsuit against Sandusky and did testify to a grand jury. Now, he came forward years after the alleged abuse, saying he felt responsible, fearing if he would have come forward sooner, maybe others would not have been abused. And it often takes time for victims to come forward. ONN's Kristen Severance talked with this victim who says he can relate to the victims who come forward.
That's right, Chris. I sat down with a survivor. He told me he knows almost exactly what these guys are going through. And the Cleveland man told me it took him almost 40 years to tell anyone about what happened.
That's the most powerful thing about telling your story, is it's no longer a secret.
Garth Wadley kept his secret of childhood abuse for 4 decades.
I was a 10-year-old boy, and there was another neighborhood boy involved, and we were basically led away with the typical story, can you help me find my dog? And as we were led further away, the terror happened.
The man who molested Wadley and the other little boy threatened to kill them if they told.
You're worried about the waves that you're going to make. Are you going to upset your family? Are you going to upset your friends?
At age 50, he got help, going to therapy and then finding a group of male survivors at the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center. That same month, the Jerry Sandusky child sex abuse allegations broke.
The more people who came forward, the more evidence there was that he did indeed, in my opinion, he did indeed commit these acts.
He hopes with the trial and all the media attention on the Sandusky case, others will know they can tell their story and get help.
My heart is always for the victim, and I think that the Jerry Sandusky trial has broken down some of the stigmatism that men had in reporting their abuse.
He says whatever the verdict, he's worried about the men that had the courage to come forward already.
My concern is when the trial is over, it's not over for the victims. Certainly in the case of Matt Sandusky, if you can think of the baggage that he has to unpack and to deal with, and the other victims as well, how do they begin to deal with this event that happened to them in their lives?
Counselors at the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center tell me that their male sex abuse survivor group is at capacity, and they have more men participating in individual therapy and group therapy than ever before in their agency's history. And the hotline is 216-619-6192.
And of course, we'll put that number on our website as well, so
absolutely,
get information there as well. All right, ONN's Kristen Severance. Chris, thanks.
Sure.